In today's video, we are going to discuss what is meant by Python class and object. Now we know that Python is object-oriented language. So it means that everything in a Python, it is like object. So what do you mean by object? Object is nothing but a collection of data, that is a variable, and methods, that is nothing but a functions. So object is a collection of data and methods. Now class is a blueprint of that object. I will give you example that if you want to build a new home, so initially you are creating a blueprint, and based on the blueprint you are creating the new home. There may be changes in the new home based on the blueprint. Based on the blueprint you can create multiple homes. So that is nothing but the class. So that class is a blueprint of the object. And what is my object? Object is a collection of data and methods. Now how you can define the class into Python? So in Python, the class begins with the class keyword. The simple example is the class animal is a class animal. Then you have to give the colon, and if you are writing something below it, then it's okay. You can write the print statement, you can write the methods, you can write the variables. And if you are not writing anything into that class, then you can just simply write a pass. So that is nothing but how you can define the class. So here I will show you how to define a class. For example, the class in a Python, it is defined with the class keyword. So class, suppose animal. If you are writing nothing below it, and if you run it, then it will give you error. So that at least you have to write something. So basic thing is you can write the pass keyword. Then it is okay. This class will be you can write simple as a class, name of the class, and then pass. If suppose I want to write something as a print hello, this is class. Okay, this is class. Now you can run it. Hello, this is a class, so class is executed. Now how you can create object of the class? How you can create the object of the class? Suppose I am creating a simple class animal. Then I will write print hello, this is class. Okay, and after creating a class, so this is nothing but a creation of the class. Class is begins with the class keyword, and now suppose you want to create object of that class. So you can create, suppose, object A, or A1 is equal to the name of the class animal. So this is nothing but how you can create an object of animal. So you can create multiple objects. Suppose A2 is equal to animal. So you can create multiple object of the same class. So you can run it. So hello, this is class. Actually, now how you can create the object of the class? We can use the name of the class for creating object of it. For example, class animal, and you can create object of that class by using the name of the class and simple bracket. So A is equal to animal and simple bracket. Now class with init method. So what is the purpose? What is the use of class with init method? So each class will have, so every class will have init function and executed when class is initiated. So every class will have init method or init function and executed when class is initiated. So how you can write the init method into the class? So you can create a class, suppose animal. Okay, and now you want to include the init method. So you can write def init. Okay, then inside this init method you can pass self. Then you can pass the various variables. Suppose I have name and I have age. Okay, then what I will write, self dot name is equal to name. Okay, and self dot age is equal to age. Now after writing this class, I will create an object. For example, object a1 is equal to, how you can create object, just name of the class animal, and you have to pass. Now here you have to pass what? The parameters. Suppose parameters name as suppose dog, and comma age is for example age is 3. Okay. Now after creating this object, what you can do, you can print, suppose print, I want to print a1 dot a1 dot name. Okay, a1 dot name. Now you can run it. Now see what it is printing, dog. So it is printing dog. Now similarly you can create multiple objects. Suppose I am creating another object, a2 is equal to animal. So here at that time I will pass the cat, comma age of the cat is 6, and then I will print suppose a2 dot age. Okay, I want to print a2 dot age. So you can see first is a1 dot name, that is nothing but the name of the animal it is printed, and second is a2 age, means age, you are printing the age. So this is nothing but how you can write, how you can have the init method into the class, and how you can create the object of it. So here we know each class will have init function. So this is nothing but how you can declare a class and how you can have the object creation. Now after init method, you can have multiple functions, that is nothing but methods into the class. So how you can add the methods into the class. So we'll see how we can add the method. So same class will take and we'll add the methods. Okay, we'll add the method. For example, def the print name. Okay, print name is the method, that is a function. I will write the definition of the function, and that function will be called as a method. So print name, you can have print hello, this is name of, and comma what you can have, self dot name. Okay, self dot name, and inside this you have to pass the self. Now we'll have the a2 object with animal cat 6, and we'll call the method. Okay, we'll call the method. So how we can call the method? Name of the object created is a2 dot, what is the name of the method? That is a print name. Method is print name. Now run this. Now see, here we are calling direct property or variable of the object a1 dot name, and in this case we are creating a method and we are calling the method from the object. So you can similarly you can use this multiple times. You can create one more object as a3. Suppose a3 is equal to what? Animal. Suppose third object you want to create as a ox, and the age of the ox is 6 years old. Then you can call the method like a3 dot, what is the name of the method? Print name. So we'll have print name, just call this method, it will print the ox. Now see the hello, this is the name of ox. So this is how you can have the methods and objects as well as the properties of the object by creating a class. Now how to add the methods into class? So methods from the object are nothing but the functions from the class. So we know that methods from object are nothing but the functions that are written in the class. Now here is the this is the init function or init method, and this is a print name. This is function defined into the class, and that can be called as a object. That can be called as a method into the whenever we are creating the object. Now how we can modify the object properties? If suppose I have given the object property dog and the age of the dog is 3, and after some time I want to modify it. So how I will modify it? If suppose this is, I will show you. Suppose this is the same class we are using here, and a1 is animal dog and the age is 3, and I want to modify the age. So directly also you can modify. So a1 dot age is equal to, instead of 3 I want to have 5. Okay, and then suppose I'm printing print a1 dot age, a1 dot age. So instead of age we'll have the name, some different name, suppose name 5, we will have that one. Okay, and I will call the method so that it is better to understand that we are going inside the class. So a1 dot print name, okay, now run it. Now here you can see earlier the name of the object is dog. After modifying it to cat1, it is printing this is name as a cat1. So you can modify the object by assigning the new value. Suppose instead of assigning a new value, you want to delete the name of that object. So you can have del keyword a1 dot age. Suppose you want to delete it, a1 dot age, and then print a1 dot age. Okay, so earlier it was age as a 3, so after deleting it will print nothing. So you can see the dog, and what is the animal object has no attribute age. So we have deleted the attribute age from the object. So this is nothing but how you can modify the object. So we can modify object properties or we can delete the object. So modifying object properties, you can modify it by assigning the value, and you can delete the object properties by using the del keyword. Now this is the concept that we are going to discuss, that is the inheritance. So what do you mean by inheritance? So inheritance will allow you to inherit, to take properties and methods from one class to other class. So inheritance means you are taking some properties or some methods from other class, or all the methods or properties from other class. So that is called as inheritance. So in your real life we are having the inheritance. Parents, the properties of the parents, some properties of the parents, they are coming into the children or child. So that is nothing but what we can call it as inheritance. Now in inheritance, there are two things you have to understand, that is nothing but parent class, that is also called as base class, and one is a child class. So parent class is nothing but the class from where you are importing the methods or the properties. And in case of child class, you are importing the methods and properties from the parent class and you are creating a new class, or you are taking into that class, that is a child class. So child class is also called as derived class. So you are creating a class, new class, by taking the properties and methods from the parent class, that is nothing but called as child class. So for example, in the parent and children, the methods of the parents are inherited to the children. So that parent are nothing but a base class and children is nothing but a derived class. Now here we will see how to create a parent and child class. So we'll create a parent class. For example, parent class. So we will take same class animal. Suppose class animal will have init method into it, init, and inside this init will pass the self comma name comma age. Okay, now after having this, we'll write self dot name is equal to name and self dot age is equal to age. Now we'll have one method, that is print name, so that is a method we have. We'll print name is name and age is comma, that is name comma age. So you can pass the self here. Now after creating this class, we'll create the child class. Okay, we want to inherit all the properties. Properties means the object, that is the attributes, that is the name and age. And what are the methods available? Print name, or print name is a method. So we want to create a child class. So how we can create? Just what you have to use the class keyword. What is the new class that you want to create? That is nothing but, suppose, wild animal. Okay, wild animal. Then inside this you have to put, in the simple bracket, you have to put the name of the parent class. What is the name of the parent class? Animal. And if you want to write some new methods, if you want to write something new, you can write. But if you don't want to do anything, you can just write pass. Okay, just write pass. Now we can pass some attributes to the wild animal and we'll print it. Now check whether we'll do this or not, because we have not written anything into the wild animal. We have written into animal, and we have passed this animal parent class into the child class. Now suppose we will create the object. Suppose w1, that is wild class or wild animal, w1 wild animal. So this is nothing but the object creation of the class wild animal. Now after creating the object, we have to pass the name and age. Suppose, for example, elephant comma 12 years. Okay, now after that we'll call the method print name. So w1 dot print name. Now we'll see whether it works or not, because we have not written anything into the child class. We have written into the parent class. So we'll check whether it will work or not. Now see what happens. The name and is not defined, so it should be self dot name, and it is self dot age. Now we'll run it once again. Now see, name and age is elephant 12. So this is nothing but how you can create the parent class. So this is a parent class, and all the attributes can be used into the child class without writing anything into it, just passing the name of the parent class. So that is an animal, and we have passed it, and we have created the object of the child class. Yes, and we have called the name method from the parent class. Correct. So this is how we can create the object and how we can create the parent class and child class.